Okay, so this is where we left off last week. What are we doing? So this Oak of Ages, which we are supposed to be defending. Yeah. So Waterfall Palace, that's our capital. There's Durthu. So our army's a little beat up because we've been fighting different things here and there. So they changed the way Wood Elves work, the DLC before last. You have to basically defend the different enchanted forests that exist in the world. Depending on where you start, that's what you do. Basically the deep roots here. This shows all the different forests that are out there on the world. So if you're next to one of the main trees, like the Oak of Ages here, you can travel to one of the other trees where the forests are. It only takes one turn, but there's a cooldown before you can use it again, so it's not like you can instantly travel all over the world every other turn type deal. But you can move pretty far distances fairly quickly when you need to. So we got that. Come on. Go back. Oh, I don't want to go there. There we go. So we got that, and we only have the one army right now. Oh, as I was saying, they changed the mechanics, meaning these trees get attacked on a kind of a regular basis. Basically, you'll get a little notification that somebody's looking funny at the tree. Go stop them, and if you don't, the army will build up in strength, and then when it's strong enough, it'll go after the tree. So, if the tree doesn't have any defense, which the Oak of Ages has a few things here, so that's a thing. But you can also upgrade the tree too. Just cost a little bit of money, like 10,000 to get to the next level there. So I guess we're working on that. We're just a little short. We're at war with everyone who's not us. Pretty much that's how it works. But legitimately, who we're currently at war with, we're at war with the dwarves that are up here. The Skaven over here. They're hiding over there. And what else? I forget. Okay, so currently we're at war with the greenskins. Just flat out greenskins, huh? Yeah, greenskins. That's not, let's crush us. So that's not, Grimgore. I don't know who that is specifically, just greenskins. Then we got Carrick Norn, which is the dwarves that are right there on top of the hills. Oh, Clan Spittle, so that's a Skaven. And then these are beastmen floating around out there who just declared war on us for no reason. Let the tree... No, you don't let the tree burn. If the tree burns, we lose.
Saturday and Sunday, August 21st and 22 are the monthly giveaways for August. A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Happy Wednesday. And again, giveaways are this weekend. Why do you want to kill the honorable, lovely, beard-cultivating, fancy, strong, wise, and beautiful dwarfs? Because they are ugly and they stink. Huge mountain? What do you mean, this one? There's greenskins over here. But there's no greenskins this way. That's the water. I mean, down here we've got these greenskins? No, these are dwarfs over here. Although that... I don't know, the lightning? Broken nose. Oh, those are greenskins down to the south of us. Dwarves over there. That. So, then we have, of course, the Empire and Friends over this way. More greenskins up here. And then we actually have undead and humans that way. So, anyway, so our current army, of course, is led by Durthu. Then we have Katra, who's a branch wraith. I guess we can look at these guys, see how they're doing. So again, Durthu. Durthu is a big stompy tree. He is only level 11. We've got 11. Oh, we've been doubling up on stuff. So, Durthu smashes stuff. Then Katra Branch Wraith, so he's another tree. He's a little tree. He is mainly responsible for healing our troops outside of combat, and he actually has magic to heal them inside of combat too. And then he also provides buffs to anyone around him within 40 meters. So he's kind of a combat support person type deal. So we got that for Katra the Branch Wraith. Then we have Dalsith. He's a Waystalker, an elf. His main job is to train our troops. And then he also supports our archers by increasing their base missile damage to all archers within 30 meters. And then at this upgrade, it upgrades to 40 meters, and the base damage increases by 5% as well. And then he runs around and does damage too. And then we have Era, our spell singer of life. Her main job is to provide scouting information, although not a big deal. But she also, because she has life, she does healing as well. So that's her main job. Combat healing. And she doesn't really... Oh, and she cleanses corruption. Oh, that's right. I forgot. We have a nice little toy on Durthu. We had an event come in that was chaos related. And we had a choice. Either kick the person that was the chaos person out and do something positive for everybody type deal, or talk to him and let him do his thing. And as a reward, we'll get this nice little sword. This Wit Stealer sword. It's armor piercing plus 50. It's magical attacks. And when it hits, it does discouragement, which reduces loyalty of whoever's being hit, right? Which is a morale thing. Is that correct? Am I getting that right? I think leadership. Sorry, not leadership. It's loyal. It's leadership, not loyalty. So leadership. When leadership, goes to 0, they run away in fear type stuff, and it also causes fear and terror. The downside is it causes corruption plus 4 to the local province. So as we're carrying the sword around, we're corrupting everything around it. So we need to, clean that stuff up as we go. Any offensive magic users? No, not yet. Yes, I definitely sold my soul for a nice sword because we needed it. And once Durthu gets his nice little sword, we'll give it to somebody else so that we can have 2 little nice swords, or nice little swords. Anyway, it's a nice that armor piercing damage plus 50 is kind of a big deal. The fear and the terror is not a big deal because he does that naturally. He already causes the fear and the terror, but that the discouraged makes it even more effective because as he smacks stuff, their leadership drops, and they run away in fear a little bit quicker. So Durthu. So that's where we are. Okay, and as far as the Waterfall Palace, this is our capital. It's still, being developed because, again, we're early in the game. This is only turn 31, so not too big of a deal here. And as far as friends go, we got some friendship going on with the elves around us. And Lower Lorne Forest and the Bowmen of Orion are actually in other forests farther away. Like Lower Lorne is to the east of us, so it's like north of the Empire, and the Bowmen of Orion is over in the lower part of the African continent area. It's down in that area somewhere. So anyway, that, and what else? Oh, we don't have any officers yet because we don't have any other armies yet. That's pretty much it. Oh, technology. Oh, we're currently working on charge bonus plus 15 for Zotes, Treemen, and Forest Dragons. Speed plus 5% for all armies. That's what we're currently working on. 4 turns to go. Collect your favorite ancient trees. Kind of that's what the console thing is for. But we need more generals for that. I could just hire a general and stick him in the console for a bonus. That's a thing. Oh, so what are we going to do next? Well, first we got to heal up. And we're still trying to beat up on those dwarves. I was trying to get them to come out of their town, but they don't want to. They don't want to come out and play. They don't like us. Of course, there's greenskins farther down the road there to the north. Go beat up on them. Uh-oh. Prussia. So, why are they attacking us? They're really beat up. Decisive victory. Casualties would be low. Let's beat him up. Not sure why he's attacking us. I think this is one of the armies that was supposed to be attacking the Oak of Ages, or whatever it's called. I think that's what his job was. We've already fought them once, as you can see. They're beat up. That's why we're beat up. And we have lots of archers to play around with. We don't have so much infantry. Our dryads are beat up. Our treekin are beat up. Maybe we can heal him up a little bit before the fight actually starts. Although he does have artillery. Looks like he's got 4 units or so there. Okay, deployment. So Durthu. Durthu does not have a heal yet. Catra does. Got a damage spell plus the Earth Blood. She's got that's a damage spell. This is a heal. He doesn't have magic. Look at all the trees. The trees for the trees. Okay, so these archers, the Hagbanes, those are a poison arrow that slows everything down. These guys have armor-piercing arrows, and these are just regular archers. And the boss, you guys go sit in the middle of them. You guys can sit back there for now.
Warriors of Ariel, ready and able.
That'll work.
Bows of Athel learn.
Put that on skirmish. Good enough? Good enough. Okay, so these guys. I'm gonna get Vanguard deployment with them. They are not hiding in the trees, though, for whatever reason. You'd think trees would be able to hide in trees better. We're gonna hold them back. They should be fairly safe there. And we'll keep her back with them. Then Durthu and Catra stick with these guys. Good? Good. Dum, dum, dum. Oh, it's damage. We don't do damage. Okay, Durthu, go smash some trolls in there. Okay, Durthu is doing this thing down here. I guess we're supposed to be doing that. Go help. So Catra's already got his ass kicked. Oh yeah, armor piercing stuff. So we killed their leader.
Ready.
Look, they have archers too. Durthu, kill stuff, please. There we go. Ugh. Look, we won.
Bowman, ready.
Bowman, go kill stuff.
To the fray.
Got so many things to catch still. These guys are gonna die to the archers. Run faster. Just trying to get some heals off while I'm thinking about it. Got mana to burn, so.
Our magic will destroy.
Wait, I don't think we killed that many of them. Dun, dun, dun. See, I wasn't really expecting a fight. Just trying to get rested up. If we were fully rested, we would have totally stomped them, which we kind of did anyway. We just took more damage than I hoped for.
Morgan's blood. You smell it. The winds rise.
Poor treekin. Poor little trees. Okay, good enough. Let's get out of here. So, no problem. So we lost 37 to their 189. Looks like we might have killed a couple of units, maybe. Didn't get their artillery, though. Killed some goblins. Killed this Crusher, at least. Who's our leader. Looks like the big uns are down, too. Those big uns. Did okay. Almost lost Catra, though. That was close. Dun, 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 dun. What's this thing? Dun, 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 dun. So just no real dominant force there except for Durthu with 54 kills. Take the money. Punishment, leadership. We'll take the money. And we got some level ups. So, dead. Picked up a trait. So, Durthu, charge bonus +5, leadership +5. Okay. Let's go sit in Waterfall for a little bit. And Dalsith. This is our little Waystalker. So, armor piercing weapon damage plus 12. Arrow of Coronas. So it causes armor piercing damage effective at long range. Good upper penetration. So it's a magic missile. Endless quiver. Reload time reduction plus 50% during forest battles. Enemy or hero's army. So we definitely want to pick that up because, again, he buffs the archers around him, so they do more damage, and this makes them fire faster too. So do that. And then Era, our healer. Let's see. Guess we don't have a choice here. Awakening of the Wood. So this is a damage spell. Make against armor, but it's a large explosion area and reduces speed by 45%. So basically slows him down and punches him in the face. Okay, settlement upgrade. So the Oak of Ages, we definitely want to upgrade this. It's going to soak up a lot of money, but the upgrade is a bigger garrison, but it also does increases the forest health, which is important. Public order unlocks Confederation missions with the Torgavan and Wide Rioth. Growth is plus 20 for all provinces. Untainted plus 3 all regions and adjacent provinces. That'll help, especially with us walking around with that sword. And that'll work. So we'll definitely do that. It's 5 turns away. And what else? We still have all our units here. Can we recruit anything decent? Try we can get the Deepwood Scouts. Now, Durthu, he has a bonus when leading the wood people, or the wood things, right? I thought. Builder, Abductor, can propose battle loot, he's bold. Elder of the Ancient. So all units in his army are immune to all attrition. Weapon strength plus 5% for all units in all armies faction-wide. Upkeep minus 30% reduction for forest spirit units, and charge bonus plus 10 for dryads, treekin, and treemen. Okay, so that's his army. That works. I couldn't remember what his bonuses were. Okay, so we are healing up. Again, still trying to figure out how we're gonna get the dwarves out of here, because they don't fall for my tricks. I need a second army is really what I need. I need a second weak army so we can pull the old. You know, I have one standing out in the middle of nowhere going, come kill me, while Durthu's army is hiding and waiting. But we need that army first to do that. Why is that glowing green? Again? Vaults of Winter. Aranak lies under the eternal summer sun, scarcely knowing night. The guests of this mystical and radiant part of the forest have been feasting endlessly, fattening themselves for the coming sacrifice.
Aren't your legs getting stiff? You haven't moved in quite a while.
I'm fine.
Stretch, damn it.
Many
you
whispers.
Meatbag.
Many whisper that this time is now, yet the guests could continue to feast themselves to a greater state of readiness. What action will you take? Let them continue gorging. Income from all abilities increased by 10%. Or sacrifice them. The guests have enjoyed our hospitality long enough. And it's time they repay their kindness with the ultimate generosity. Prepare them. 10 turns. Currently. I can't. So currently we're making 9. So increase that by 90. So 90 times 10. That's not that much money if we do this route. It's only 900. So we'll sacrifice them. Take the money now. Okay, these are the guys we've been beating. Oh, this is all that's left. Grimfang is the leader. Name of this leader. Are we ready? Full strength. So we'll just do this. Oh, we even got the garrison involved. We're just gonna auto-resolve this one because decisive victory low, they're gonna get smashed, so no problem. Easy win. And we'll take your money too. Confident attacker for Durthu. Leadership +2 when attacking. Leadership or size +10% when attacking. So, all set. Killed in battle. Killed her. That faction is it's a temporary faction. It's not a real one. Oh, look at all kinds of ranked up there. Okay. So Durthu. What's he got up here at the top? Skin of the Woods. Ward safe 10% for treekin units. Rain of Spines. Reload reduction. +10% for the Lord's Army, so archers fire faster. +6% speed for elven units. Deadly Onslaught. Augment for self. Armor piercing. He already has an armor piercing buff. They like giving him armor piercing for some reason. Ancient Enmity. So this is new. Enemy siege hold at time -3. Cooldown -3%, 33% to Lamentation of Despairs. I don't know what that is. Go the magic route here. Or it can do more Untainted. Tainted's not that bad. Let's do reload time reduction so our archers fire that much faster. Catra. Catra's already doing full healing there. It already has those buffs. Catra needs more armor. And the Waystalker, more training. And then the light, this is our healer. Cleansing still isn't opened up yet. So Life Bloom, constant around self. While casting, restores up to 40 hit points for 5 seconds. All allies with the range, which is everywhere on the map. Every time she casts, right? So it's more healing. Do that one first. That's that. Can't do any upgrades here because we only have 8 grand. We need 11 and more to get this next upgrade, which we have. So we don't have enough money. Doesn't require more people, just an upgrade. That's fine. Just need more money. Okay. So we're just healing up a little bit. They don't look to be that beat up. That was a really easy fight, right? Could go beat up on the greenskins over here. Question is, how many armies do they have?
Ready for bossing?
Oh, also for the Wood Elves, the mechanic now is this this tree, the Oak of Ages, has health. It's up to 29 health. And as the health goes higher, you get bonuses. How does the health go higher? You have to control the area around the tree. So you see these little icons, the red, that means it's controlled by an enemy, so we're getting penalized for that, for the health. Yellow means there's nothing positive, nothing negative, so it's neutral. Green is good, and I don't think this counts. Just, yeah, currently. So the forest tiles, you can boost it up that way. Hostile, there we go. Hostile heat plants are -2. Neutral, corruption, blah. So the idea is you want to control these red areas, make them green, so that the tree gets stronger. And that one's a yellow one because we're not at war with these guys. I want to beat up on trees or dwarves, but why is this green?
Stop that!
Why is it green? Not getting any information that's useful out of this. So I don't know why this particular spot is green. Okay, let's try again. Oh. We'll heal first. Because once we move out, healing will be a little bit more difficult, so. Anyway, happy Wednesday. Whispers in the woods, rumors are positive. Oh, so this is the whole... that. You have to stop that before it gets too big. There appears to be no immediate danger, but should you have any forces nearby, it would be wise to send them to investigate further. So again, these are just gathering forces, trying to go after the tree. This is happening like every other turn, it feels like. It's really hard to get anything going with one army. And then we can travel underground. Go right here. There we go. Counter the dwarves. So dwarf miners have accidentally uncovered a tendril of the world roots. Dwarves, though stubborn, recognized that wrongs must be righted and have sent an envoy. They offer compensation and even suggest that they use their runic magics to build a seal that will protect the wild root. Tree spirits are suspicious. They say the dwarven blood will be seal enough. So accept the apology. The dwarves are spared. Diplomatic relations plus 20 with dwarves for 15 turns. Unhappy tree spirits. So leadership penalties for those guys for 5 turns. Growth is reduced for all things too. Public orders minus 5 too. Forest health is increased by 10. Or abundant growth. Leadership. Dwarves punished. Diplomatic relations against the dwarves. Will face a foe in battle, of course. And forest health is increased. So we shall attack them. Because, you know, dwarves are evil. Oh, they have a little bit of artillery. Cannons. This may not be a good thing. Can you change my mind? Do the elves hate anyone in the game or just certain factions? I don't know if hate is the right word. They just distrust everyone who is not them. They don't even like each other for the most part. The elves in general don't get along well with each other, never mind everybody else. They're very paranoid. Oh well, let's go do this. So, close victory, medium casualties. Yeah, I don't think they hate everyone. Yeah, they don't trust.
Hello
They trust
everyone.
very few people.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Happy Wednesday. Now this is how messed up the wood elves are. See our army? We've got a combination of tree spirits and elves. Tree spirits and elves don't trust each other. That's how messed up it is. The elves and the tree spirits who are, you know, in the same armies don't trust each other. And then Katger with his redundant statements of elf suck type deal. Let's gamble some magic here, or mana. Winds of magic. Hey, look, it worked. Start deployment. This. You know, it's the truth. I don't know if it's the truth, It's your version of the truth. I wouldn't say it's the truth.
We never miss.
They never hit either, it seems like.
Blade guard. Warriors of Ariel. Blade guard. Hawkeye.
Skirmish. And then these guys. Okay, so how do we want to do this? We have to get into their artillery pretty quick. It's a common version of the truth, so propaganda. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing nothing but propaganda.
Blade guard.
So those guys are Vanguard deployment, but nobody else is.
Azrae Mage. Yes, ever ready.
Dum, 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 dum. Our infantry is getting torn up here.
Break formation. Athol Roran.
So they're a little feared now, it looks like. Oops.
You say oops quite often. Do you need assistance?
It's not working for some reason there. So our infantry is getting wiped out, but we're still winning. Get some mana back. Oh, look, more armor piercing.
Blade guard. They will die. Formation
Have we won? I don't think we've won yet, have we? There's no mana.
Our magic will destroy them.
I think we got this. It's not primary focus. Right, the next television. Not good against heavy armored enemies, which all dwarfing. Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's our victory. Blast him with magic. Do it.
Winds rise. Party honors us.
Kind of throwing some little bit more healing here. It's not a lot, but helps a little. Okay, that's it. We win. So it was supposed to be a close fight. Heavy losses, because again we don't have heavy armor infantry. The druids or dryads aren't good at fighting heavy armored units, which dwarves are. But we have the archers. So most of our losses were the dryads and the treekin. A few archers here and there, no big deal. Durthu with 105 kills. At least I broke 30 there on the kills. 93 out of the Way Watchers here. Not too horrible. Anyway, happy Wednesday. And their artillery, we didn't get in. Well, they didn't do that many kills, so it's not too bad. Mook rolls. So what good elves units you like the most? Treemen. Treemen. Durthu's little brothers, basically. Although... Hey, Hurricane, welcome back. Yeah, a lot of people would see the 40k version of this. Or even a 30k, probably. Okay. Replenishment? Or the money? We'll take the money. And, of course, we didn't kill them. Which means they're going to come back and do stuff. So, quest successful. So, the Sword of Date. The forest of Athalorn once again blooms into majesty, yet all is not well within the woods. Durthu wakes. Once wise and kind, he is now twisted by ages of war and destruction beyond counting. His rage is limitless, his sorrow unbound. He exists now to protect the Deepwood against any and all interlopers and blackguards. He can sense them, swarming and encroaching upon his bounds. No tactless fool can be suffered to besmirch the sanctity of the forest. They must be crushed. They must all be crushed. Archers with the third angle and can run and shoot. All the archers can run and shoot, though, Katker. Yeah, I know which one. The 360 degrees. That's these guys, the Way Watchers. They shoot while they move, and they get the 360 range. But all the archers actually can shoot and move. Okay, so I have 3 of any of the following units: Firebark Elders, Treekin, Treeskin, and the following lords. So Treekin, we need 3, and we have 2. Okay, though the interlopers have been extricated from the branches and brambles of the Deepwood and now lie battered and blooded across the marshes, their foul stench of decay and corruption lingers in the trees. Returning to the glade, Durthu is greeted only by haunted memories and perished spirits of his past. His sorrow and rage are tempered only by his understanding that something is terribly wrong within the deep wood. There can be no delaying the summons. To be no delaying, he summons his loyal treekin to him, intent on discovering the truth behind the forest element. So we need to get one more treekin unit in there. And that's as far as we're going. But they can't run away and shoot the enemy behind them. No, they can't. They have to be facing their target, but they can still shoot and move. Okay, so we upgrade this. Income generated increases, growth increases, and came from all buildings, faction-wide, grants 8 construction slots, of course, and then the garrison gets bigger. Let's get that done. So the Glade Guard. Woodsman. Pass through trees. Fire whilst moving. This unit can fire while on the move. It's just that their range is in front of them. So as they're walking towards their target, they're shooting. But if they're retreating, they can't. Because they can't shoot behind them. These guys can because they've got 360-degree shooting. And they can shoot while moving. So Hawker's Precision. Constant around self, plus 15% armor piercing missile damage. So that's what they do. And then Woodsman, stalking, fire while moving, Vanguard deployment, resilient, and missile resistance. So these guys are good, no doubt. They just don't have all the cool arrow effects. Do they have all the cool arrow effects they get?
Defender of the domain.
You're not my friend. Oh, we do. We can actually recruit the Deepwood. Oh, these are Deepwood scouts, not Waywatchers. Waywatchers and Deepwoods are different. I think these guys shoot too. Woodsman, fire while moving. See, all the Wood Elf archers can fire, shoot while moving. I don't know if the Waywatchers have 360 degrees firing though. And they get the different arrow types like these guys do. Although we need to get this for Blade Singers, Wild Riders, and the Waywatchers. So the armor piercing missiles, good range, master ambusher, forest stalker. These guys are. They don't have the armor piercing, but no, the Swift Shiver Shard. The Swift Shiver Shards are armor piercing. Come on. I hate this. So that's the regular one. Swift Shiver. Oh, Deepwood Scouts. What's the difference? Oh, this is the hero. Never mind. Durthu. Speed for all elven units. Ward save for the treekin. Ancient Enmity opens up this stuff. Winds of Power. Fire resistance for the tree units. Armor for the tree. Oh, you probably want to go that route to make the trees better, so they don't get so squishy. Okay, so Catra, the branch right here. Gave you more armor, more spell casting. The Pendulum for more damage. The Withering, so reduce armor and leadership. It's just straight up damage, just the heal. Shield of Thorns, physical resistance and base weapon. And it's an area effect. Let's grab that one. Put that on your list. And the Way Stalker. So we can improve the archers some more. Get plus 15% to their missile damage instead of 10. Yeah, buff the archers. And then arrow the spell singer. I just want to say spell slinger. Some more armor. Same buff. More healing. Better healing. So we're underground. I don't know if that's going to save us any, but
Not likely.
those guys are more than likely going to come back and right away to try to kill us. We got plenty of archers. Durthu is healthy, so no problem. If they want to come fight, they can fight. It'll probably be an underground fight, though. Maybe. Oh, and they're taking attrition because that's what that's what this forest does to non-elves. Is they take attrition. Did those dwarves just move out of their city up there, or was it the greenskins attacking them? Couldn't quite tell. There we go. So, decisive victory, casualties will be low. Let's go send, just for fun. So again, underground. So that actually helps them with their artillery, but not a big deal.
Fear the deep wood.
Okay, just stacking the archers.
Glade guard.
These guys, the Way Watchers, these are the 360-degree ones. We could put them more forward, but they got pretty good range, so not a big deal.
Forest Stalker. Hiding in wait.
Go. Skirmish, just in case. And then these guys will keep them back here, so they don't get beat up. And I'll keep her back here to heal them.
Way Stalker ready. Battle ready. To war.
Awaiting orders. Deepwood Mage.
Okay, you guys can get all clustered together would be nice. Should have done that at the beginning, but
Aren't your legs getting stiff?
nope,
You haven't moved in quite a while.
it's not quite true.
Stretch, damn it. You ignorant meatbag.
The winds rise.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yours to command.
Stupid artillery.
Silent Sentinels. Anaf Raymer. Break them. Vordra Kira.
Durthu run faster. Time of the Dwarves is at an end. Was it ever started? Dun, dun, dun. Any more heals? Not yet. And there's our victory. So, sounds like our archers are very effective ranged damage dealers. Oh, they're incredibly effective. They're incredibly effective. Especially with the combination of the arrows. The green is the poison, which slows them down and reduces their ability to do damage and all kind of fun stuff. And then the orange is armor-piercing arrows. So, wearing armor, we don't care. Oh yeah, elves are faster than dwarves. Just don't know if everybody knows that or not. Oh yeah, and then our archers can fire while moving, so it's great for all those little punks that are trying to run away. Yeah, they're gonna get away though. Aw. So this whole fight was to see how many of them we could actually kill, because if we don't kill them off, they keep coming back for more, and we didn't kill them all off. Their artillery managed to get away. We killed everybody else. We still lost 80 units. That was all archer stuff, though. Death to artillery bullshit. So that's the downside to the Wood Elves, is they have no artillery. But that's why they get the strong archers. Look at that, 47 kills out of that one. Durthu was only 23 kills. There's 44. So the archers did all the damage, basically. Loot. So again, killed all but the 4 artillery units. I'll take the money. Leadership +5 and fighting against dwarfs. Technology research. Huckin' asunder. So charge bonus for our tree people and speed +5% for all armies. What's next? Diplomatic relations +20 for Bretonia. Campaign movement range increased by 5%. Evasion chance when using the world routes by 20%. Or Physical resistance 10% for elf infantry. Melee attack +5 for all elf infantry. We don't have any elf infantry at the moment, so we're going to take that one first. And I don't feel like forking out $5,000 for this. For great eagles that I hardly ever use. Okay, the Waste Stalker training is still there. Got that. Reload time reduction 5%. This is all for him. Yeah, it's pretty much for him. Except for this little debuff. They get it within 100 meters, though. Reduces their missile resistance, and it stops them from moving. It's a nice little screw you moment, because they're probably already running away at that point. Anyway, we're going to get him this armor piercing damage +12. I believe that applies to his bows still. I think. Then Era. Cleanse Corruption, since it's open now. We need this because of the sword that Durthu is using. And go back to the Waterfall Palace. See, look, they're going back to our little town here. Could I even, if I wanted to, oh, we can't recruit because we moved. So we'll wait, see what happens there. I need a third Treekin. And I think I can recruit those. Treekins. Yes, so we can get our third one to complete the quest. Okay, stuff to get the Zotes. Zotes are monstrous beasts. They're not trees, though. They're like a centaur type deal. And of course, the tree man. Long way off of that. Again, those artillery units are just going to end up dying from attrition at this rate. We don't really have to do anything to them. Probably just start a fight and have Durthu just go in and kill them all. Or just have the archers do it, be faster. Or we just auto-resolve it. Oh, the dwarves, they want peace. They're going to want peace. And they're even going to give you money for it. Sure. They're at war with other wood elves. No, we're not currently at war with... Oh, the dwarves? I don't think so. I think we're the only ones. Probably should have looked. I wasn't paying attention. And these guys are coming in to die. Auto-resolve this. Free money. Have I played ATS? What is ATS? I'm bad at acronyms. What is ATS? It's American Truck Simulator. I have not played it, but I've seen other people play it. Not really my idea of a
Saturday and
streaming
Sunday,
game, but
August
people do.
21st and 22 are the monthly giveaways for August. A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Happy Wednesday. And again, that's this weekend. Stuff's still not opened up. What should we do with Durthu next? Spells or other stuff? Oh, that's right. We opened this one up. So, wins of magic power reserve +20, melee defense +5 for all units when defending. Fire resistance for the trees, armor for all the trees. Rage of Coronos. So that reduces spellcasting stuff. Oaken Hearts. Leadership when attacking. Vigor loss reduction. And Awaken the Woods. So enables Awaken forest attrition. Local enemy armies. Sheer weight of Durthu's hatred is great enough to seep into the very land upon which he treads. So I think that's, yeah. No, American Truck Simulator. The game will be fully done in 2045. What, have all the roads and stuff all over the world done? Or just America? Okay, we can give armor to our tree units here. Yeah, I don't really have a desire to drive around everywhere. I can do that in Elite. Okay, this Fury of the Bows. Leadership +6 during forest battles. More spells, better damage. The Withering, or the Pendulum here. Pendulum is always fun if we can do it right. Okay, so training still going there. Missile resistance 10%, magic resistance 10%. This is all his individual stuff. Yeah. His armor piercing. Again, this is all his stuff too. Let's make it so that he has missile resistance so he doesn't get shot so well. Or so much. Okay, so what I need to do is try to combine a couple of these together. And then we'll disband the one that's wounded. And replace it with the treekin so that our requirements will be done. So there's a treekin. Now we get a quest done. You're waiting for Warhammer 2 to go on sale to get it. Humble Bundle is going to be starting their summer sale here in a couple of days. I know that. So that probably will be on sale then. I don't know if Steam's doing... They already did their summer sale, didn't they? But Humble's doing one in a couple of days or two. I think. Yeah, I think it's coming up soon. Anyway. We just have to wait for this recruitment and then go do something else. Go beat up on the greenskins down there, maybe. How much money do we have? Can we actually... I guess we can do that actual upgrade, can't we? Still want to know why this is glowing green. Might be a quest thing for us. Quest successful. So that's been... We already read that part. Next part. Move any character to the following region. Val's Anvil. Isn't that... Where's that? It's around here somewhere. It's not that far away. I thought. Oh, it's right there. Oh, shit. That's real close. Okay. Durthu and his kin delve deeper into the forest, led by a growing sense of darkness and half-heard screams. As he continues exploring, the light filtering desperately through the canopy far above him, the screams and sounds of battle grow ever louder. As he marches further on, the restricting miasma of corruption and dread seeps into every pore of the forest, seeming almost to exclude exude from the trees themselves. With increasing haste, Durthu pushes on. And 3 battles against the following race. Greenskins. You'll be given the opportunity to confederate with the faction of Widerite. Roth, whatever. And then 3 battles against the Bretonnians. Confederate with Torgovan. Whatever. She ranked up. Give her a horsey. Now we're going to save up for the eagle for her. Because there's nothing like being on an eagle and getting shot out of the sky. Buffs. Better healing. So Oak and Overcast. The Earth Blood. Yeah, let's do the heal. So, Val's Anvil. That is there. Not there. Not there. Torgovan. Wow, that's... Oh, we can go right there. Won't piss him off too much. Oh, look. Fight. Move any character there. Blah. Stuff. Money. Okay, win the following battle with Durthu's army. Sort of Daith one. Eventually, Durthu and his retinue burst into a copse to find a battle fully joined. The Glade Scouts of Athelloren pitch themselves desperately against hordes of undead, who rive and shift at them in seemingly endless waves. Though Durthu has no love for any but those embodied by the forest spirits, he knows the undead are the greatest scourge and must be purged immediately. So we can do that fight next turn, probably. So we got our Treekin and Dryads. Wow, we got 12,000. Let's see what we can do for upgrades. This will get us construction cost reduction for all buildings, all regions in the province, procurement cost reduction, construction costs for all buildings faction-wide. Get us access to Blade Singers, too. This is... Curt rank +1 for the Spell Singers, increases Untainted to +3. Or this one, Growth. How much money is this? That's 2,400. This is money. That's growth as well. That's 3,300. That's 24. Wow. So let's do this one mainly for the Untainted. Oh, that's a population deal, wasn't it? So how about, let's not do that. Let's do the growth one. Because I didn't realize, I wasn't paying attention to the numbers. That's why it's so cheap, because it's population cost as well. Okay, so we'll do this one because it's +40 growth instead of the 20, whatever it's supposed to be. And our current growth is +80. Turns until next one is 2 turns. So, no idea how many turns it's going to take to get 2 more people. 2 more populations, sorry. Okay. Anybody want to be our friend?
You need me? The deep wood protects its sons and daughters. Tread carefully. No.
No.
Aren't your legs getting stiff? You haven't moved in quite a while.
Imprudent.
Stretch, damn it, you ignorant meatbag.
Highborn, welcome to the halls of Athelloren. What do you want? No, just no.
No is good enough. You don't have to say
Certainly
just
not.
no.
Lady of the Glen, we will see our homeland persist through all the coming ages. No, just no.
It's just... As you can see, not a lot of friends here. Even, like I said, even the other elves. This is Orion. He's never going to be friends with us because he's a jerk. Anyway. Technology, we still got 4 turns. Sort of Cane. And I could recruit another general. Spell we actually want an ancient tree man, actually. Yes, we're loved by all. Resplendence of luminance, whatever. Constant around self for 40 meters. More weapon damage, bonus melee attack, and more armor piercing. Pageant of Shrikes. So that's a debuff. Does armor piercing damage plus 50 though. Magic resistance for our enemies and his armies. And this is constant around himself. Catra, our general. Office slot. So, Ancient of Tyler, whatever, glows plus 25 for the local province, upkeep reduction for all units in the army, casualty replenishment plus 5%, befuddlement of mischiefs. Cannot move. This one. Unit experience gain, recruitment rank for all units. Cluster of Radiance. Faster city growth or better units when we recruit them. And experience too. Oh, these two. Public order, upkeep, blah, untainted. Constant around self. Basically his buff plus the same thing. Can you have double the buff? Let's throw him in here for making the city grow faster. And our general here. So, skewering branch. So, armor piercing weapon damage for dryad units, armor piercing damage for treekins too. You get 5 points. Take that one. Call of the Woods. So, constant around self plus 5 melee attack to all allies within 30 meters. And this is either or here. So I have Kurnos, so it's missile damage. It's defense. Melee attack. Open up that one. Or do you want to be a caster? Have him smash stuff. Pendritual bark, so armor for him. Again, he's a tree mat, so he's good at smashing stuff. He's just not as good looking as Durthu. Okay. That. Like our little corruption. It's all Durthu's fault. That sword he's carrying. And then we're going to do this fight against the evil undead. Which hopefully we... let's see. Undead, they're probably going to have flying units and vampire bats and all the other fun stuff. Probably some heavy armor too. level up for us. Okay, so Leopold von Drac. So we got the Mortis engines. That's not a huge deal. Dire Wolves, Black Knights. Those are going to be the big ones, big troublemakers. He's got 3 cavalry. These guys are not that much of a problem. The archers will tear them apart. Oh, we've got friends. We got reinforcements. Is that good or bad? Oh, that's right. This was a battle we came upon. Too bad it's not AI controlled for the reinforcements. That would be more interesting. Looks like we got a weird map set up, maybe. Now, unfortunately, Durthu's fear isn't going to be real useful against the undead. But our arrows should be fine. Movie. I'm risen to protect the deep wood. Undead have no place on this earth, no place in my forest. Those who defile the land will face my fury. There will be no reprieve. I am ancient, eternal, vengeful. I am Durthu. They're all back there. These are our allies over here. Although it looks like we don't have control of them, which is fine.
Hiding in wait.
I'm okay with that.
Blade guard.
Okay, get the archers set up to do their thing.
Deepwood archers. I hear you.
He goes in the middle because he buffs everybody in his aura there.
Blade guard.
Specifically the archers.
Ready. Blade guard.
Make sure they skirmish. Undead versus trees. Seems fair. You stay up there. Catra. Oh, Catra's got the pendulum now.
Bowman ready.
She stay back here. Group of Glade Guards is being overwhelmed by Strigoi Ghoul Kings. Then why are they advancing as they're being overwhelmed?
Blade guard. For Ariel. Ready to fire.
This is one of his commanders here? No, just Black Knights.
Blade guard.
Doing okay? I think we're doing okay. I think we're doing okay here.
Break formation.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, she can do spells. Might be a little bit of friendly fire, but that's okay.
Warriors of Ariel, to battle.
Get Leopold there. Seems awfully easy.
Your orders.
Blade guard. Athol-Loren. Hold.
There's the reinforcements.
They're charging. Eldrathor, bless our blades.
That's not gonna hit. Oh, maybe it did hit something. Not enough.
Blade guard, ever ready.
Weaver. Holders and the
Blade guard. Formation locked. Death to our enemies.
Okay, so there. Oh, that's coming in from behind us, it looks like. Yeah, it's coming from behind us.
Who will guide me?
Let's regen our mana.
They're using magic. See them tremble.
Yeah, we killed one of his leaders at least. Where's the other one? It's hiding around here somewhere. Oh look, skeleton spearman. What everybody fears. That does hurt them, it looks like.
crush them.
Hecate honors us.
Okay, she needs to run. Gonna get caught up here in that fray here if we're not careful. You guys look like you're done.
Blade guard.
Battle ready.
Running.
Now.
Destroy their leaders.
Where's his leader? Oh, that's a corpse cart. That's not the leader. I need to heal, yeah. Another corpse cart. Let's kill this one first. Crumbling. Is it healing?
Yes.
Got this.
Athelloren.
Pretty sure that shit.
Halls of Athelloren.
He just crumbled here. Aw. That's victory. Victory nonetheless. So that was actually a very tough fight, but it's undead versus archers, so... yeah, not too bad. We only lost 62, or these guys don't count. Durthu only 86 kills. Wow, 91 for the... so the Dryads did well against the undead. Treekin 129, 115. They did their jobs. Actually, all the Dryads did their jobs. 60 plus kills for each of them. Force the archers, they do their jobs. You can only get 4 kills. Slacker. So the vampire counts. Minions of the apprentice. They didn't even have a leader. See, they didn't have a leader. Take all your money. So that's done. Okay, so eventually during this retinue burst into a copse. We already knew that one. So move a character to the following province. Agrelon. Isn't that where we're supposed to begin? Oh, it's where we live, isn't it? Yep. Okay, with Durthu's help, the Glade Guard scouts emerge victorious. The battlefield is littered with scattered limbs and undead destrious. Though afeared of the lumbering, vengeful ancient of the forest, the guard nevertheless tell him what his force was, or tell him that this force was but a fraction of a larger, more dangerous undead horde that looks not far from here. They advise caution and
Hey,
to
Gimpy,
wait for further...
It is time to take a break.
Damn. Larger, more undead fortress, not far from
Your next break
here.
is in 2 hours.
They advise caution and to wait for further elven reinforcements, but Durthu knows better than these Azrai. Yet they cannot be wholly blamed for their ignorance. Their lives are so fleeting compared to his. He has observed this 1,000 times before, and undoubtedly will 1,000 times, 1,000 more. No, there will be no waiting. He will move now and strike this threat at the source. The necromancer behind us will die, and his stumbling thralls will collapse like abandoned marionettes. Okay. So, I think what we'll do is take a quick break, and then come back here and level up some couple of characters there, and move on over to Agrelon. And again, this is... oh, this is Plague. How stupid Skaven. It's gotta be Skaven. It could be Beastmen too, but I think it's Skaven, the stupid plague. Right. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick break. Be back in a few minutes. So thank you very much for watching and enjoy the video.